I never thought a little shortcut could cause so much frustration. But that's exactly what happened when the HOA started cutting across my lawn. At first I tried to ignore it, thinking it was just a one-time thing. But every morning I'd look outside and see tire tracks ruining my perfectly kept grass. Every week new tracks appeared, digging up flowers and tearing apart the edges I worked so hard to maintain. I tried being polite. I sent emails, left notes, even tried talking to the HOA members directly. But nothing worked. They didn't seem to care. That's when I realized words alone weren't going to stop them. I needed a solution that was clever, harmless, and unforgettable. I started by observing. I watched who used the shortcut, what time they came through, and how often. It was a small group, but their repeated actions were slowly destroying my yard. I considered calling the city or involving lawyers, but that would take weeks, maybe months. I wanted something immediate, smart, and safe. So, I decided to turn my lawn into a beautiful solution, with a little twist. I hired a landscaping team under the guise of a new project, and had them create a gorgeous path. Fresh grass, flowers, smooth stones. It was irresistible. But beneath that beauty, I added a harmless surprise. Small sprinklers and a bit of soft mud in just the right spots would make anyone pause and think twice before walking across my property. The day it went live, I watched from my window, trying not to laugh. One by one, the HOA members came through, expecting their usual shortcut. They stepped onto the path, smiled at the beauty, and then the surprise revealed itself. Their shoes got messy, the sprinklers popped on, and suddenly their casual stroll became awkward and messy. They laughed nervously, tried to brush it off. But the lesson was clear. My lawn was off-limits. Of course, the excuses started immediately. We didn't see the signs. It's just a little mud. But from that day on, the tracks disappeared. My grass healed, my yard looked better than ever, and the HOA never tried taking shortcuts again. I didn't need to yell, threaten, or involve authorities. Just a little planning, patience, and a clever approach was enough. What I learned from this is something valuable. Sometimes people only understand boundaries when they experience consequences, harmless ones, and you don't need to be aggressive or mean. Being smart, creative, and strategic can make a bigger impact than anger or confrontation ever could. Now my lawn is thriving, my message is clear, and I have peace of mind. And for anyone watching this, protecting what's yours doesn't have to break any rules. With a bit of thought and creativity, you can set boundaries, get results, and even teach a lesson all safely.